Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up? What's up? Nah. Got another Casty cast for you guys. And this time I am going to do a best of something series between Buell and Shin. So I think Shin is one of my favorite players. Unfortunately, he doesn't play anymore. Let me get that sound up just a tad. There we go. Ooh. And looks like Buell's going to start off super aggressive. Go with the double barracks opening. And we'll see if it's going to work against Shin. So, going to do a best of series between these two. So, I'm excited. We saw Shin play Buell in that TVZ, and we got to see Shin's Zerg, which was really, really good. And obviously, Buell's Taeng and his TVZ especially is really good. And so he's actually not going to go with a double barracks opening. He's going to go with a barracks and then a depot. And then I think this is going to turn into some type of mech build order. We'll see. Walling this off. So this is going to be some fun stuff. Going to go with the double gate. We'll see if a third one comes or if he goes with the Nexus. And if you guys aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Appreciate it. Gonna get the Scouty Scout off right here. Little probe getting microed. Little marine getting microed. Gonna have this walled off. We'll see if a bunker comes down right here. Got the gas coming, and he's got enough gas for a factory. So we're gonna probably get a factory right here. So haven't seen this build order too much. And we'll see how it works out. So there's your Nexus for Shin. And it's fun to just watch Shin's money and how good he is at spending his money. Got this Marine over here just going to give up on the probe. And we'll see if maybe Shin goes for some Expo or something like that right here. I'm going to bring that Marine back because he does not want to die to some pressure. He's going to have 3 Marines here. And we'll see if a Zealot can squeeze through here. I don't think so, but we'll see. Putting these Marines as close as he can. We've seen Brain do this before. Probably going to pick this guy, put him right there. And stop the production of his Marines. And he's got a second factory on the way. And let's see what Shin is up to. He's got double gas. Got these guys right here. Gonna send out a couple Marines. Oh, I'm excited for this one. I mean, Buell has a sick Taeng. He's got a Vulture on the way, and it's gonna be popping out any second. There it is. Pulling back this SCV. Gonna lift this up, do some micro, and let's just watch this beautiful micro from Buell. And he just gonna go right after the probes. It looks like so. I'm guessing dragoons are gonna be on the way. 2 dragoons. Gonna wall this off or try to take out a probe right there. So good job there by Buell. And now he's going to go right into a double machine shop and go with tanks. So actually, Buell is countering everything that Shin is going for here. So going to wall this off nicely. I think he took out about 3 or 4 probes. Here's your dragoons and going to take out or make Buell have to pull back his Vulture. So 2 tanks on the way, getting siege. And this is such a tough build to beat. This TVP with the fast factories. Extremely hard. So here's your third factory. Here's your dragoons. This tank should be popping out 2 of them. And they're going to pop out perfect timing. And siege is halfway done. Going to use these tanks. Lift this up. 2 tanks and an SCV to repair those tanks. Gonna repair that depot first. Let's see if there's another dragoon. Let's see if he's getting range. He is getting range. Gonna have 3 more dragoons on the way. And this is a pretty big army, so this is gonna be a decent sized army that Buell is gonna have to defend against. He's gonna have this siege though, which just finished up. He's gonna have 2 more tanks. Gonna siege these guys up, and he's getting mines, research, and speed. So gonna have 4 tanks, and here's the attack. But there is no way that Shin is going to be able to bust through. Going to repair that depot. Has this SCV chilling up here like a boss that he is. Robotics on the way. wants to get a robotics, go right into the observatory. Now we get an attack from Buell. And going to make Shin have to pull back. His unit's probably going to get a choke. He's got 1 cannon. He's got 3 dragoons. And now we got the vultures. Let's see how close the mines are. And another factory coming down, getting an engineering bay. And this is not looking good for Shin right here. Going to siege up these tanks. And mines is going to be done right about now. So you can start laying the mines, which he's going to. There's your mines. And this is going to put Shin in a really, really tough spot. Going to get the surround mineage going on here. And now these guys can't really do anything. Going to drop a mine right there. Lay a mine. Sieging up the tanks. Buell is playing this one like an absolute beast that he is. Here's your robotics facility. Going to send these tanks on down. Go after the probes. It looks like micro in that. And this is a lot of dragoons, but all these mines here are making it almost impossible. And all the dragoons that spawn here are going to get killed. Observer on the way. Going to lay some mines, it looks like, right here. Microing these vultures. And going to have to micro that dragoon out of there. Couple more cannons on the way. And look at these mines. As soon as the zealots spawn, the mines are going off. That dragoon's gonna die. We got about 6-7 dragoons right there. Here's your observer. And now it looks like Shin is gonna be back in business. So he's gonna start taking this out. There is a mine right there. We'll see if this mine goes off. And gonna get a hit off on that dragoon. Putting down a turret. There's only 1 tank, 3 tanks in here. So this is actually an amazing, amazing game right here. Another tank coming in. 2 tanks coming in. We got the vultures. Needs to be careful. Sees these guys up. Let's see if he's no citadel. So, and gonna lay some more mines. It looks like there is an observer here. So this is what Shin is able to see. And these guys are all going down. This tank's getting a little bit closer. Might repair this. Gonna build a turret right there. And just methodically getting closer and closer, taking out all of the gateways of Shin. There's this citadel of a dune. Observer's gonna spot out these mines and take out these mines with the dragoons, but this is just too many tanks, it looks like. And Buell is playing this one like an absolute stud. Wow. I am impressed. Sometimes Buell just plays so darn good. This is what makes him so good. His TVP, when he plays like this, it's almost unstoppable. Here's a little expo, though. We'll see if maybe some DTs get made. 3 dragoons right there. Gonna probably build a couple more cannons, waiting for this citadel to finish. Getting leg speed. And the supply is 92 to 59. And some more cannons are gonna come down. Gonna seize these guys up. And I think this is going to be over pretty soon. He's got this expo, but it's just going to be too late. Getting these tanks a little bit closer. And I think the GG is going to get called really, really soon. Absolute ownage right there. I still love seeing Shin play, though. Playing at 400 to 500 APM. And Buell played this one at about 300 APM, and not even going to say the GG McGee. So the first game is going to go to Buell, 1-0 on Shin. So 460 APM, 300 APM. Oh, and I wanted to look at the base of Buell. I think he had about 8 factories that he was pumping from, but so we'll go into the next one. And this is going to be another TVP. So, going to do this game, and then I'm gonna split it up into two different casts. So I'll do this one, and then I'll do the next games in my next cast. So, we got Buell on the Terran again, and we got Shin on the Protoss. It's gonna be a tough spot for Buell. We'll see if he goes for the same type of build, and we'll see what Shin does. So. Yeah, Shin is definitely one of my favorite plays. Looks like the same build coming from Buell. And I say that about a lot of the people that I cast, but he definitely is one of my favorite players, if not my favorite player to watch. He's just so fast and so good. He was gonna go with the gateway, and then I think he was gonna go with the double gateway and then the nexus, but he ended up just going with the nexus here. I also like seeing him play 2s and 3s. He's just such a fast player. You don't see players that just give it their all at all times, playing at 500 APM. Just crazy. So really, really fast player. Looks like the same build is coming from Buell. Gonna scout with this Marine, scouting with this SCV right here. As soon as the barracks finishes, you scout with that SCV. Gonna get that scout off with the probe. So Shin gonna see he's up against that same type of build, and we'll see if he goes into, probably gonna get a cannon up here maybe. That's why he's getting a forge, getting another gateway. Gonna micro this probe back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Might be able to sneak this guy in. I think the probe can't get in there. And here is the scout from Buell, and he's gonna micro these Marines right here. I'm gonna see he's up against a nexus. Gonna use the probe-a-dubs, microing that probe. Gonna lose the one probe. Oh, these are just epic. Gonna bring in an SCV and maybe make a, I think he's just gonna use this to take out some of the probes. As soon as the zealot spawns, this is gonna be, he's gonna have to abort this. Gonna maybe take out one more. Ooh, lost the Marine, and that guy's gonna get stuck too. He did take out a probe right there. Beautiful job there by Buell. And so 2 probes down from Buell. Beautiful job there. You got the 3 gateways, and now we'll see if a minor attack comes from Shin. Got the double factories. The first factory is already finished. Vulture halfway done. You got the 2 Marines here, bringing this SCV. Gonna try to take out this SCV, which he will. So good job there by Shin. And gonna lift this up and start microing with the Vulture. Gonna take out these 2 Marines pretty easily. Nice micro up there. Microing up because the zealot can't get through right there. So really, really smart move there by Buell. And there goes one zealot, and now this guy's gonna come back, and these zealots can't get through. So Buell is gonna be a-okay. Gonna lift this up, start microing with the Vulture. Be extremely annoying. This cannon did finish, and let's see what Shin is up to. He's got his double gas coming, producing 3 more zealots. So he's gonna have a total of 9 zealots, and we'll see if maybe he goes into even a 3rd gas, because this gas was a little bit later. Here's a double gateway, total of 5 gateways, double siege or machine shop on the way, and he's getting mines first. Tank on the out. Tank is out. Got the Vulture. 2 more Vultures on the way. Gonna lift this up. And Buell, I'm pretty sure Buell knows that there is a cannon here. And now he's gonna start laying those mines as soon as this finishes. So it's got about 10 seconds left. And yeah, as soon as that mine just finished, so he's gonna start laying those mines right there. Here's your a 6th gateway here. Gonna get a cannon back here, so, and a cannon right here. So this cannon will be able to see these mines right here and snipe those out. Let's see if a starport gets made by Buell. Buell's got a command center that's finished. Getting an academy, or that's an armory, and sending out his tanks right here. Here's a Vulture. This guy has 3 mines. He's probably going to use this to lay mines. Maybe lay a mine here so he can use that mineral patch for moving his SCVs for drops. Tank is going to start taking out these cannons. Probably going to unsiege these, move them a little bit closer. I hear another tank sieging. Or he's just going to go for the complete surround right now. Here's another mine to help spot out drops. And dragoons is what Shin went for again. So just 7 dragoons right there. And let's look at the base of Buell. So he's got 4 factories. This factory is just about done. Got a turret right there. Probably going to build a turret right there. Got a turret right here. Getting his upgrade on his attack. Laying some more mines. Getting a little bit closer. Getting these tanks a little bit closer. Taking out a zealot. But this is a pretty big army for Shin. He's at 100 supply versus 64. And he's probably going to be getting speed. Let's see if he's got a citadel anywhere. No citadel. So he's got the gas for it. So I think he's going to make... It looks like he is going to make a citadel really soon. There's his citadel. And a robotics, I'm guessing, as well. Getting some drop defense. And going to go with a double robotics right here. So I like that from Shin. I'm probably just going to keep building a few cannons here. Cannon here, cannon here, cannon here. To just buy himself more and more time. No drops are coming, so he doesn't have to worry about getting dropped. Buell doesn't, but Buell does not know that, so gonna just keep kind of trying to push in a little bit closer using these tanks and taking out his mines. Doesn't want any splash damage to happen against these guys. And ooh, these guys might have gone a little bit too far. Accidental. I think he lost about 3 or 4 units right there. Gonna take out this tank. Here's another cannon coming down. Another cannon right there. Gateway right there, and gonna lose some more units. Taking out that tank though. Gonna stop that push. And Buell has this nice little kind of blockage right here. He's using to his advantage right now. And gonna move these tanks a little bit closer. Here's that citadel, halfway done with speed. And gonna lay some more mines in here. Trying to snipe out some of these units. Gonna have to micro back. 128 supply for Shin. And Buell is trying to inch a little bit closer. Lay some mines, lay some mines, lay some mines. But this is a full surround by Shin. And Shin's gonna be at 130 supply. And he's pumping out of 6 gateways. 7, 8. And he's got another one on the way right there. Looks like he's gonna go for a zealot drop. We'll see if he tries to drop on these tanks, but there are turrets right here, so he might just drop inside of Buell's base and try to just wreak some havoc. Gonna be able to spot this out, and gonna go maybe after. We'll see if he just takes out all of these turrets and then goes after the SCVs. But Shin's base looks pretty big. He needs to get a couple more pylons, which he is, and gonna take out one SCV at a 40 SCV count, taking out another SCV. And there is your first starport for Buell. So he's got 7 factories, 1 starport, and going to continue to just kind of push in here. Look at the money for Shin, just absolutely spending it like a boss. Here comes he's going to put some dragoons on the hill, I think, which is going to be a smart move. Getting a couple more pylons here. Reaver popping out. Going to maybe get another robotics facility taken out. Try to take out that SCV. That turret's gonna go down. And Buell is a little supply stuck at 100 right now, so has 1 upgrade on his attack. And now Shin might go for the attack. We'll see. Gonna put I think he's gonna go all the way around with this drop. Try to sneak it in over here. Buell making some turrets in his base. And I think Shin can go on the offensive and go for an attack right now. Here's a drop. Picking up those 2 dragoons, but I think he might have forgot about that drop. Here comes the attack from Shin. 1 upgrade on his attack and a drop. Units right on all of these. Drop zealots right on all of these units right here. Here comes that drop over here. And gonna bust through this, but these tanks in this little spot right here makes it really, really tough for these units to get around this corner and to kill all of these units of Buell. But here comes that drop, and the Reaver gonna get a shot off and gonna get Buell all the way down to 28 SCVs, 26 SCVs. And that is gonna hurt Buell. And now Buell we'll see if Buell gets a little bit defensive, laying some mines right here. And I'm guessing Shin's just gonna keep dropping. Looks like he's going to drop on all of these tanks right here. And I think Buell is going to have to bring this barracks back here and get all defensive right now, because he is low on his money. And Shin has a really big base. He's got 4 gateways here. He's got 7, 11, 15, 16, and not looking good for Buell. There's another command center for Buell at 80 supply, Shin at 132. Bringing that barracks on over. See if we got 4 DTs right here, and I don't see a turret right here. Gonna drop the DTs right on in here, so beautiful job. Gonna have to scan that, so nice scan from Buell. Nice reaction time, but nice move there by Shin. Is he picking up more units? Gonna drop them on the tanks. This is what makes him so good, playing at 390, basically 400 APM, and just busting through Buell's front base right here. Buell's got 2 tanks on the way, some Goliaths. Another drop coming through, two dragoons in here, so this isn't really going to do anything, and these mines will probably explode. And Shin is going to start massing up his base again, messing up his units. He is kind of low on his money though. Gonna get a couple more probes, it looks like, and gonna rebuild that barracks right there. And 3 tanks on the way, so 87 supply to 142. And these guys are going to go for an attack again, it looks like. We'll see if another drop comes from Shin. Building 2 shuttles. He's got a shuttle right there. Probe coming over here. I'm going to start taking over the middle, it looks like. 2 more gateways on the way. Some Templars. And this is just some really, really high level stuff. Loving this. I love seeing Shin play. He is just so much fun to watch play. Templar drop coming over here. Gonna have some Goliaths over here, and some Dragoons gonna come on the hill, and level 2 on attack right there. So some Dragoons over here. And here comes the frontal attack. Gonna take out that depot. Here's a drop. And 4 Templars. Gonna get 3 storms off at least. And get Buell all the way down to 22 SCVs. So that's gonna really, really hurt Buell. And we'll see if Shin transitions into something else, or if he just keeps going with the mass drop on Buell. This is a tough position to defend against. So we'll see if Buell starts using this scan, trying to scan for drops. There's a drop on the hill right here. Gonna take out all of these turrets. So smart move there by Shin. And that's one thing I don't like about this map. Looks like Buell is starting to lay some mines in the middle. And yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about this map, is you can just take away all the defense a Terran has, especially in a middle base like this, and then just drop the Terran really easily. So looks like he's gonna siege up that tank, and Shin is taking over the middle. He's got a maxed out supply, got 002 upgrades, getting all 3 of his upgrades right now. He's gonna have 112. Here comes another drop sneaking in here. See if this gets sniped out. No Templar in there, so not gonna be a Templar drop. He does have a vessel in here. Gonna rebuild the barracks up here. 1, 2 upgrades for Buell, so the upgrades are really saving the day for Buell. And 1, 1, 2 upgrades for Shin. So we'll see if Shin just continues to drop. I think he can just go for the attack right now. Scan coming down. Gonna see that drop going right there, but there's also a couple shuttles right there of Shin, so we'll see if Shin goes for a drop, or if he goes for a frontal attack and then drops on all these units right here. I think that's what he might go. That might be the play that he goes for. So here's a drop right here. And all these guys got owned, and gonna just keep dropping inside and not even gonna go up the choke, putting the guys on the hill, and then just gonna keep dropping. I haven't seen this in the past at all, so I haven't really seen anyone go for this. Here comes dropping all of these guys in here. These mines are absolutely doing work. And just going to pick up more units and drop them on in here. And this is really making it tough on Buell here. But he is slowly getting his supply of SCVs back. And just going to keep picking up these guys. And here it looks like a massive, massive drop. Let's see if there's any Templars in here. All Zealots in here. So looks like he's probably just going to try to drop right. Ooh, is there a Templar in here? No Templar in there. Just going to keep dropping. Going to drop on all these tanks. And going to have to unsiege these tanks. But I think he's too preoccupied over here. So. And nice little defensive matrix. Going to save that tank just in time. And Buell is playing his little heart out. This is an epic game. These games are so sick. And you can just see how good Shin is. He's just... That's the one thing I love about Shin is he's always just doing something a little bit different. He's dropping units inside your base over here. He's dropping your front. He's going for a Reaver drop over here. He's going for an actual Templar drop over here. And you just don't know where to expect it. So dropping all the Templars, going to pull the SCVs at 54 count. Going to drop all the way down to 47. And going to storm all of those tanks right there. Going to have the Reaver drop coming over here. Going to probably use that shuttle, that first shuttle, to decoy. Is there anything left in here? But Buell is hanging on for dear life right now. It looks like he might go for a drop of his own. He's got a shuttle. And here's the drop right here. 2 Reavers. And that one turret's going to die at the worst timing for Buell. And going to get one shot off, but not going to get any kills, really. And now Buell's got 50 SCV, so he might be okay. There is a Reaver in his base. Shin going to get rid of some of his probes. Got rid of, I think, about 12. And a tank drop going to come from Buell, it looks like. Let's see if an Arbiter is going to be coming. There's a Corsair. And one thing when you're casting Shin is you got to always be watching for drops, because he's always dropping. Excuse me. I'm going to drop on all of these units right here and absolutely take out that whole frontal. And look at Buell has to defend over here, defend over here, defend over here, and defend up here. Putting some tanks on the hill. And that is a smart move there by Buell. And I don't want to miss that drop. I know there was a drop ship. There it is. So that's why I got the drop ship, was just to put the tanks on the hill to defend. And we got another drop over here. Going to be one Templar in there building a Nexus over here to get more gas, it looks like. And let's see what the upgrades are. 2, 3. And he got a drop over here. Let's see if there's any Reavers in here. 2 Reavers, Templars. Here's that drop. Just this so darn good. Gonna go with the drop there, go with the drop over here, just double dropping Reavers inside your base. And gonna storm these SCVs. These guys might get caught by this Reaver. And during this whole time while you're defending against this, he's preparing another massive drop. I do think that Shin's Protoss is better than Gensei. I actually think Shin was number 2 at the time. And I just saw Gensei play against Brain. And Brain went 4-0 on Gensei. TVP, PVT, TVP, PVT. 4 games in a row. Just absolutely destroyed Gensei. Brain is just on another level. But I don't know about Shin. I would love to see Shin versus Brain. I don't know if they've ever played. I'm sure they have. And those replays are gotta be godly. Here comes another drop. The way that Shin plays, he almost reminds me of Home Team Hana. But RJB said that Home Team Hana was Gensei, but he almost plays like Home Team Hana. And that's gonna hurt Buell right here with that drop. Here's another drop, and just gonna continue to drop. He's just so dang good. And this is just not looking good for Buell. Another drop coming from Shin. And 213 upgrades. So he doesn't have all of his upgrades. Let's see if he's getting his other 2. Getting his other 2 right there. Another drop. Reaver, and he mixes it up too. He puts Templars in there, he puts Reavers in there. A lot of Zealots, and dropping the Reaver. Gonna get a shot off. Is it gonna land? Not gonna get a hit off, but there's still Zealots inside of Buell's base, and he's bringing all of these SCVs out here. He needs to bring them back. Another Reaver in here. Reaver Shuttle Micro. Needs to use these Goliaths and just absolutely dismantling Buell's Terran. Constantly. He's got dragoons over here. Building in the middle. I mean, you guys tell me. I mean, how good is his Protoss? Looks like Buell's just going to go on the offensive. Try to win this by going straight on the offensive. But another drop, and it's just... Ooh, those mines able to take out some of those Templars right there. But look at all these Zealots that are just going to drop in here, be able to take out the main. And this attack is probably going to get crushed pretty easily. Look at all these Templars going to storm on all these tanks, all these Vultures. I think that's going to be the G McGee. I miss Shin. Got the vessel in here. And those upgrades, 3-2-3. Defensive matrix. Buell's going to do whatever he can, but just the storms are just going to keep coming from Shin. And Buell has no money. There's your Arbiter. That's what makes Shin so good, is he can play at a super high pace and also be smart with the way he plays. So really good games right there. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, and I will do the next. I think I got 3 more games of these 2, and I'll do those tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.